Welcome back, travelers. Today, we're exploring 20 of the most breathtaking places on Earth, destinations that remind you just how magical our world really is. You don't need to visit all of them in 1 year, or even one lifetime. But if any of these places have been sitting on your bucket list, maybe this is your sign to finally make it happen. Let's dive in. 1. Antelope Canyon, Arizona, USA. We start in northern Arizona, inside one of the most photographed slot canyons in the world. Antelope Canyon is a maze of narrow sandstone walls shaped by wind and water over millions of years. When the sun hits just right, the canyon glows with waves of orange and gold, a natural light show you'll never forget. 2. Guralta, Tigray, Ethiopia. Next, we travel to Ethiopia's Guralta region, a land of towering rock formations, ancient cave churches, and dramatic desert landscapes. The silence here is powerful. The winds carry distant calls of wildlife while the sandstone cliffs rise like something out of a forgotten world. It's raw, remote, and absolutely unforgettable. 3. Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. Croatia's Plitvice Lakes feels like a dream. 16 crystal blue lakes connected by hundreds of waterfalls, each one more beautiful than the last. If you love nature that feels untouched and pure, Plitvice is one place you'll never get tired of exploring. 4. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Bora Bora. The definition of paradise. Emerald mountains, lagoons with every shade of blue, and vibrant coral reefs. Whether you're snorkeling, relaxing in an overwater villa, or simply watching the sunset, this island lives up to the hype. 5. Raja Ampat, Indonesia. Raja Ampat is one of the most biodiverse marine ecosystems on the planet. With scattered islands, turquoise waters, and coral gardens that feel alive, this is a destination for true adventurers and underwater lovers. 6. Scala dei Turchi, Sicily, Italy. On the coast of Sicily lies a spectacular white limestone cliff known as the Scala dei Turchi, the Stair of the Turks. This natural staircase overlooks deep blue waters and creates a contrast so striking you'll think you've stepped into a painting. 7. Whitehaven Beach, Australia. Pure white sand. Clear, swirling turquoise water. Whitehaven Beach is one of those places that instantly resets your soul. Stretching 7 kilometers, it's a quiet paradise that feels untouched and heavenly. 8. Colorado Provençal, France. In the heart of Provence, you'll find landscapes painted in shades of red, orange, and gold. Known as the Colorado Provençal, this region's ochre cliffs and canyons look like mini versions of the American West, but with that unmistakable French charm. 9. Monteverde Cloud Forest, Costa Rica. Monteverde is alive, literally. Mist drifts through the treetops, orchids cling to branches, and the forest hums with biodiversity. If you're looking for a destination that reconnects you with nature, Monteverde delivers. 10. Singi de Bamaraha, Madagascar. Nicknamed the Stone Forest, Singi de Bamaraha is like nothing else on Earth. Sharp limestone peaks rise dramatically from the ground, forming one of the most unusual and otherworldly landscapes you'll ever see. 11. New York City, USA. From nature's wonders to the city that never sleeps. New York is a destination everyone should experience at least once. The energy here is unmatched: skyscrapers, museums, galleries, world-famous landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and the Brooklyn Bridge. It's chaotic, beautiful, and unforgettable. 12. New Zealand. Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. Every day in New Zealand feels like stepping into a new world: rolling green hills, volcanic landscapes, beaches dotted with sheep, and deep cultural roots with the Maori people. Nature here isn't just scenery, it's an experience. 13. Australia. Australia is an entire continent full of surprises. Where else can you meet a kangaroo on the beach, watch a wombat waddle by, or see a quokka smiling at your camera? From the outback to the oceans, this country offers endless adventures. 14. Santorini, Greece. White walls. Blue domes. Endless sunsets. Santorini is the kind of place you fall in love with instantly. Perched on volcanic cliffs overlooking the Aegean Sea, it's one of the most romantic and iconic destinations in the world. 15. Isle of Skye, Scotland. The Isle of Skye looks like a fantasy world. Dramatic cliffs, misty mountains, fairy pools, and quiet villages. Every corner of this island feels magical. Scotland's rugged beauty truly shines here. 16. Lugano, Switzerland. Lugano is a captivating paradox, a place where Italian dolce vita effortlessly meets Swiss precision. Nestled on the shimmering shores of Lake Lugano and surrounded by rugged, sun-kissed peaks, the city pulses with a surprisingly relaxed, almost Mediterranean, heartbeat. This is the kind of place that invites you to shed your itinerary and simply live in the moment. Spend your days wandering the elegant, boutique-lined piazzas, indulging in creamy gelato as you watch the world go by. Glide across the cerulean lake on a vintage boat, the wind in your hair and the Alps unfolding around you in a breathtaking panorama. Lugano is an open invitation to embrace the good life, where every espresso is perfect and every view is a postcard. 17. Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul is not just a city, it's a bridge between worlds, a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of two continents. Here, the call to prayer from ancient minarets harmonizes with the energetic hum of a modern metropolis. You can lose yourself in the labyrinthine lanes of the Grand Bazaar, a sensory overload of spices, gleaming lanterns, and rich textiles, then emerge to admire the cutting-edge art in a contemporary gallery. The awe-inspiring Hagia Sophia and the majestic Blue Mosque stand as timeless sentinels of history, while trendy cafes and bustling markets pulse with contemporary life. It's this magical, effortless blend of European and Asian cultures that draws millions of visitors each year, a number that only continues to grow, and for excellent reason. 18. San Sebastián, Spain. San Sebastián is the epitome of coastal elegance. At its heart lies La Concha Beach, a sweeping, shell-shaped bay often hailed as one of the most beautiful urban beaches on the planet, where ornate railings curve alongside the golden sand and turquoise waters. But the city's true soul is found in its legendary food scene. As evening falls, the cobbled streets of the old town come alive for the legendary Pincho Crawl, where bars are laden with small, exquisite culinary masterpieces. For a panoramic perspective, ride the vintage funicular up Mount Agueldo or witness the raw power of the sea at Eduardo Chilida's iconic Comb of the Wind sculptures. San Sebastián is a symphony for the senses. 19. Venice, Italy. Venice is pure, unadulterated romance, a dreamscape built on water. Begin your journey at the magnificent Doge's Palace, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture that whispers tales of a powerful maritime empire. Then, surrender to the city's magic by getting lost. Every canal, whether the Grand Canal or a silent, hidden backwater, reflects centuries of history. Every arched bridge and charming piazza tells a story. The city itself is a living, breathing museum, an impossible feat of human ingenuity where the only traffic is by boat and the soundtrack is the gentle lapping of water against ancient stone. It remains, quite simply, one of the most magical places ever conceived. 20. Santa Cruz de Tenerife, Canary Islands. Our final destination lands us in the sun-drenched Canary Islands, where Santa Cruz de Tenerife welcomes you with its warm, colorful, and effortlessly charming spirit. The city feels like a perpetual celebration, with vibrant streets where life moves to a relaxed, island rhythm. Stroll through the historic center, where beautiful colonial buildings glow in cheerful pastels of peach, sky blue, and sunflower yellow. Here, the old gracefully meets the new. Do not miss the stunning Santa Cruz Auditorium, a modern architectural marvel designed by Santiago Calatrava that resembles a great, soaring wave, a striking and beautiful contrast to the timeless charm of the surrounding city. It's the perfect end to a tour of Europe's most captivating urban gems. This is Fast Money Motors, where we believe the greatest journeys are measured not by the destination, but by the pulse of the engine and the thrill of the unknown. If you're riding with us for the first time, now's the time to hit subscribe and fuel your next adventure. I've mapped out some of the world's most incredible escapes, and this is just the beginning. So as this video winds down, I'm leaving you with an epic soundtrack to fuel your own ambitions. Turn up the volume, let your imagination take the wheel, and let this song be the score to your next great escape. The world is a vast, open road of possibility. Go out there and claim your lane. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, keep the engine running.
to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night,